Good evening. Welcome to Current Affairs. Today is January 8th, 2016. I would like to speak to you regarding the latest issues. The first thing, let me talk to you. The Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Mufti Muhammad Sayed, has passed away. Because a Chief Minister passes away, what exactly happens? I would like to talk to you for some time with respect to this. Generally, here, a chief minister of a state is appointed by the governor. Basically, any political party or two or more political parties coming together, that is called coalition parties. So once they have the majority in the house, so from that particular party or parties, a person will be appointed as the chief minister by the governors. In the similar manner, if you look at Jammu and Kashmir, it is a coalition government of PDP and BJP. So there was a pre-election alliance, and there was an agreement that a person from the PDP will become the chief minister. And this gentleman, so considered to be very soft-spoken person, the departed leader Mufti Muhammad Sayed. So he became the chief minister for Jammu and Kashmir. And unfortunately, because of ill health, he passed away. So now what exactly happens? And whenever the chief minister dies, the entire council of ministers will get dissolved. What is the meaning of this? Apart from the chief minister in any state, you may have deputy chief minister and there are so many other ministers. But whenever the chief minister dies, the entire council is considered to be dissolved, meaning all the ministers are considered to lose their respective jobs because the chief minister is considered to be the leader, and based on the advice that is given by the chief minister, the governor will appoint the remaining ministers. The moment chief minister is not there, remaining ministers are also expected to not to be there. That's the reason why all of a sudden all the ministers will become the ex-ministers. Now what will happen? So this is the role of the governor. Again, the governor will appoint somebody as the chief minister, and depending on the advice that is given by the new chief minister, the governor will be appointing the new ministers. Kindly remember this thing. In the examination, it may be a question: if chief minister dies, what happens? If chief minister submits a resignation, what happens? Kindly remember, the entire council of ministers will get dissolved. Am I clear? Assembly is not dissolved. I am talking exclusively about the so-called council of ministers. It will get dissolved and the new council will be formed. Am I clear? This will happen on two occasions: whenever the chief minister dies, number two, whenever the chief minister submits a resignation letters. Am I clear? So kindly remember this point. Next, another point I would like to, before I show you the document, I would like to share some information with you. So that information is this: in all the states you have the municipal corporations. Through the 74th amendment of the Constitution of India, the municipalities have been created. So we have added 12th schedule to the Constitution of India. Under that one, in the urban areas, municipal corporations are to be established. And the elections are supposed to be conducted every 5 years. This is what is happening in almost all the states with some exceptions. Recently, if you look at this, the power of the judiciary, again I am going to talk to you. In Telangana, newly formed state, 29th state in India, the government has decided to reduce the whole election campaign period to 15 days. And the government also issued the order, that's called GO, government order has been issued. Immediately after that, some people have gone to the High Court of Hyderabad. This is called High Court of Hyderabad Judicature. So this is the common court between both Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. And the court has given the order saying that 15 days time is not sufficient. So then what should be done? Either the Telangana government can challenge the decision of the High Court in Supreme Court, or the government can follow the directions that are given by the High Court. And in this case, the Chief Minister accepted the order that is given by the Hyderabad High Court, and they wanted to go according to those orders. But otherwise, what happened is that according to the Chief Minister of Telangana, he says that it takes at least 1 lakh members, meaning 1 lakh government employees, to take part in the election process. And keeping 1 lakh employees away from their jobs for 1 month is considered to be not a good practice according to the Chief Minister. But though he decided in that way, because the High Court of Hyderabad has given the order, the Chief Minister of Hyderabad has decided that, the Chief Minister of Telangana has decided that they are going in accordance with the directions that are given by the High Court. So what is the meaning? What I wanted to tell you is that the judiciary has the authority to give the directions with respect to any of the areas. Already we have seen, I was telling you in the previous classes, even the constitutional amendments can be nullified by the judiciary. In the similar manner, ordinary laws that are passed by the parliament and also by the various state legislatures can be nullified by the so-called the judiciary. And this is another example that is present in front of you. The GO stands for government order, that is issued by Telangana government, has been nullified by the High Court of Hyderabad Judicature. Kindly remember these points. Okay, and with respect to our examination, kindly remember, I request you all, like whenever you come across with the judiciary, and that should be very, very important. Okay, in almost all the examinations, at least one question is coming up from the judiciary. So you need to be very, very clear and careful. So now what I'll do is that I'll open the document for you and I'll show you the document so that I can explain you some points. You must be knowing this. Have a look at this on the screen, please. In which of the following countries Indian consulate was attacked by terrorists in January 2016? Hopefully every one of you must be knowing this. This is very much there in the news for quite long period of time. Pakistan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Afghanistan. Answer is Afghanistan. You must be knowing this. Look at this. Answer is D. Please have a look at this. Look at this note I have given. 1 second. I am going here. Now you can have a look at nicely this. In which of the following countries Indian consulate was attacked by terrorists in January 2016? Is it okay? It happened very, very recently. And the answer is Afghanistan. Hopefully you all might have followed this. Is it okay? Now have a look at this. I have some points in the form of notes. The ITBP, Indo-Tibetan Border Police, has been deployed here since 2008 and is responsible for securing its premises. In the previous classes, I was talking to you regarding ITBP. Let me not repeat this. And see here, one important thing what has been done now is that you need to be very clear, especially you are preparing for the topmost examination in the country. The analysis of issues like this, plus what exactly the topmost leadership in the country is talking about. This is very, very crucial for the examination. We have India on one side, you have Pakistan, on the other side, you have the China. With both the nations, India has strained relations. Hopefully, you know this. We were talking about this for quite long period of time. And after the new government has come into the picture in India, the current Prime Minister of India, so he made a visit to both China and also Pakistan very recently. You might have seen. So the visiting of the topmost person of a country to other country is considered to be a good gesture. You need to strengthen your relations, not just economically, you should also strengthen your relations politically. What should be done? China, India, strained relations. India, Pakistan, strained relations. That's the reason why what is happening for a quite long period of time, Pakistan is trying to maintain or make friendship with the China. And China also is extending its support, and some of the constructions in Pakistan are being done by China. The presence of Chinese troops in Pakistan region on the border of India is always considered to be a matter of very, very sensitivity. It's a matter of very seriousness. But what happens with this? Does it mean that we can stop one country to take the support of some other country? Absolutely no. But India is feared because of the strained relations of India with both the nations. And so many times we have seen there were expected talks between top leadership of India and Pakistan. That's the reason why National Security Advisors meeting was also planned so many number of times. And this time, see here, with respect to the terrorist attack on Indian consulate, apart from the other countries, even the leadership from Pakistan, the Prime Minister spoke to Indian Prime Minister. Prime Minister of Pakistan has spoken to the Prime Minister of India, and both of them have discussed. And the news is that the Prime Minister of Pakistan also condemned this attack. He condemned this attack, and he said that complete cooperation will be there on from the side of the Pakistan. Is it not a good gesture? Previously, what was happening? India used to criticize Pakistan, Pakistan used to criticize India, but now the things are changing. Because we are the neighbors, there is an expected to be very, very smooth relations between these two nations are concerned. And during the same time, the another beautiful thing what happened is that Chinese president also gave a statement saying that because the talks between India and Pakistan are going very smoothly, there was an expected uh, disruption that was made by the terrorists. So, if the top leadership from all the countries are working against the terrorism, definitely the terrorism can be cut down to zero as far as this particular area is concerned. Terrorism is always a threat. Let it be India, Pakistan, China, or any other country in the world. But the terrorism can be completely rooted out only when the entire leadership will come together. You might have seen in the news, right? Maybe it is UK or United States of America or France. Almost all the nations have condemned the attack. Is it okay? Now, please have a look at this. I would like to open the document for you. Please have a look at this. The China said that attack launched intentionally to disrupt Indo-Pak bilateral talks. You observe if you want. This terrorism is a very, very dangerous thing. Whenever India and China are planning for bilateral talks, this type of ambush, these type of attacks are happening. Hence, both the countries must work together. Next one. So we have a concept called Lodha panels. This is headed by Justice R.M. Lodha. The panel is appointed by the Supreme Court. You must be following this one. So now I have certain recommendations here given by Lodha panel. See, the most beautiful thing that is given by Lodha panel is that betting should be legalized. Very, very important. This is what it is given. Betting, which is a very, very dangerous one, you might have seen thousands of crores are being used as far as this betting is concerned. And this betting is not legalized in India. That's the reason why in any important city you might have seen, so the betting rackets, they are being bursted by the police. And now this committee is saying that betting has to be legalized. So this is one of the very, very, very important recommendations that is given by the Lodha panels. Now have a look at this. Number one, betting should be legalized. Number two, ministers and civil servants should not be office bearers. Is it not? Right. See here, our ministers, these civil servants, they are becoming the office bearers. On one side, a person is a minister. On the other side, he is again working with the sports bodies. And in order to reduce the interference of the politicians and the civil servants, they should not be the office bearers. How far it is going to be accepted, we have to wait and watch. But these are the excellent recommendations that are given by Lodha panel. Next, it also said that BCCI term should be BCCI president term should be 3 years, and a person should not serve as the president for more than 2 terms. This is another fantastic recommendation. And BCCI should be brought under RTI. RTI stands for Right to Information. What is this? So for the people who joined me very recently, let me tell you a few points regarding right to information. Previously in India, meaning when British was present in India, we have an act called Official Secrets Act. And that act came into the picture in the year 1923. And that act continued in India even after the independence. So before independence also, the civil servants are not expected to reveal the government information to the people until and unless a decision is taken by the topmost authorities. So that was a necessity for British government during that time. But the unfortunate thing is that this not disclosing the information continued even after the independence. Even from 1947 up to the year 2005, it continued. So over a period of time, a new demand has been generated in India. After all, the politicians are elected by the people, and the civil servants are also enjoying the salaries, and those salaries are being paid to them after collecting the money from the people in the form of the taxes. That's the reason why the politicians and also the civil servants are the people who should work for the welfare of the people. And when you are working for the people, what is the source secrecy that you are maintaining? That's the reason why in a democracy, such a type of secrecies should not be maintained. You are expected to disclose. After all, whatever you are deciding in the closed doors, that you are working for the welfare of the people. And the people should have every right to know the information. People should have the access to the documents of the government. So this was the demand over a period of time. And when Dr. Manmohan Singh became the Prime Minister for the first time in the year 2004, very next year in the year 2005, on October 13th, 2005, a new act has come into the picture, that is the Right to Information Act. And under this particular act, information, once it is sought by any citizen, must be disclosed. That's the reason why, whether it is municipal department, education department, health department, agriculture department, these are all the departments, maybe at the central level, maybe at the state level. Now they are expected to give the information to the people on demand. Of course, they will take some time, like 30 days. Within 30 working days, information has to be given to the people. So this is the general thing. But of course, there are certain delicate departments, very important departments, like police, like defense, like intelligence. So from these departments, we cannot seek the information. If it is sought, also information cannot be given. But from remaining all the departments, the information can be taken. Now, when it comes to the BCC, I am talking about, it is not under the purview of RTI. Meaning, what is happening, where the money is being spent, the people do not have any idea about this. And BCCI is escaping from this under the clutches of it has been excluded from the RTA. But now, Lodha panel has maintained very clearly that BCCI should be brought under the RTI. If it is accepted, then the people can have the information from within what is happening in the BCCI. Am I clear? Now, one more thing, I would like to open the document. Just have a look at this. Should be brought under RT. Now, so I have some information here. You can just have a look at this. Can judiciary directs the pilgrims what to wear during the temple visit? What to wear during the temple visit? So now, just this is the information I just wanted to share with you uh, to have a thorough look at this system. What exactly is this? Temples, visiting the temples is nothing but the traditions. And India is a land of traditions, and we follow these traditions. And whenever you go to the temples, what dress must be worn? And in every temple, you have the temple boards or temple authorities. Let them decide. Let them decide what type of dress, the so-called the dress code, must be used. Now the point is that, of course, it happened in Tamil Nadu. The Tamil Nadu High Court has ordered that a particular temple in Tamil Nadu must follow, must prepare the guidelines regarding the dress code. So now the point is that whether the dress code pattern should be decided by the temple authorities, or even in this area whether the judiciary can interfere. So this is a matter of debate. Obviously, what may happen is that whenever such type of cases will go to the judiciary will also seriously take into consideration with respect to the so-called the traditions. So now that is the reason why, as the days will pass on, new discussions will come up, new ideas will come up, so that the new procedures will be established in the society. But now the point is that whether the judiciary can interfere into the temple activities, which can be decided by the temple authorities. Am I clear? For example, see, day before yesterday, I was talking to you regarding bullfight, Jallikattu of Tamil Nadu. I was telling you so many things. In the similar manner, even in this state, Andhra Pradesh, again, southern state in India, in Andhra Pradesh, during the season of this Pongal, this cock fight will also take place. Especially, they are trained, special food is given to them, and the cocks are made to fight against each other. And crores of rupees will be used in the form of the betting. For quite a long period of time, so many petitions have been filed judiciary, in the judiciary to look into this. But when it comes to the real implementation of stopping this cockfight, unfortunately, there is a lack of seriousness on the part of the government. That's the reason why these traditions, even today, also they are being continued. So we have to wait and watch what exactly is going to happen this year. Am I clear? And that's all for today. I'll stop at this stage, and I'll see you in the next class with some more current affairs. And I wish you all the very, very best. Take very good care of yourself and enjoy the weekend. Good night.